Here is a visual representation of a distributed app. Each bubble represents a service, and we can see most are Java services and one is Node.js. The size of the bubbles represents the number of flows that go through that service, and the color represents the level of exclusivity of the resources each service relies upon. The dotted lines represent service calls between these services. On the right pane, we can see more information about each service: number of flows, entry points, external or between services, resources, and whether they are exclusive to that service or not. On the left pane, we can open the resources report. We can see vFunction identifies API calls, database calls, Kafka, MongoDB, and Redis. We can focus, for example, on database tables and see that the payment info table is accessed by two services for read and write operations. This is an example of resource exclusivity issue that is a source of architectural technical debt. Having two services write into the same database table impacts scalability, resiliency, and engineering velocity. vFunction creates a to-do to address this issue. Additional architectural issues vFunction observes: number of hops in each flow. When the number of hops in a flow surpasses a threshold, for example 3, this impacts performance, resiliency, and scalability. Here are some examples, and the relevant to-dos. Another issue is circular dependency. vFunction identifies those as well. vFunction allows the user to set the baseline architecture and then monitor drift against that base architecture. We can look at the observability configuration screen and see the different types of architecture issues that the system identifies: new domains or services, new dependency between domains, resource exclusivity changes, circular flows, multi-hop flows, duplicate services that are better merged, new service dependency. Furthermore, the system is extensible and allows the user to define additional architectural events to be monitored. Those could be specific service dependencies for compliance and other use cases. Lastly, the user can configure the data collection that is based on OpenTelemetry tracing data to correlate with each release through CI/CD integration.